Very exciting, the DaVinci Resolve 19 public beta has been out now for a few weeks and I've finally had a little time to have a good play with all the new features. So in this video, I'll be showing you my favourite 5 new features in DaVinci Resolve 19, specifically for video editors. I've got some bonus tips and tricks scattered throughout the video, so be sure to watch right to the very end so you don't miss anything. Okay, let's jump on in. So unless you've been living in a cave or have been off exploring alternate timelines in the multiverse, you'll be aware that at NAB 2024, Blackmagic Design put out an update live stream that included a sneak peek at DaVinci Resolve 19 and then subsequently allowed us to download the public beta to start playing with. I was streaming live during the announcement to give you my initial reactions as the new products and features were unveiled, but now I've had a little more time to explore the new features in greater detail. As you can imagine, there's a lot to get very excited about. Now each page within DaVinci Resolve saw many new features added, so many in fact that we can't cover them all in just one video, so please make sure that you're subscribed to the channel as we'll be releasing lots of new videos exploring all of these new features in greater detail over the coming weeks. Do let me know in the comments if there are any specific new features of DaVinci Resolve 19 that you'd like to see me explain in more detail. Okay, before we get started, one big disclaimer right up front before you rush off and download the public beta of DaVinci Resolve 19, if you haven't already, that is, of course. The team at Blackmagic Design have taken great steps to improve compatibility between different versions of Resolve, and with 19, you'll see that you no longer need to update your project libraries when you download and open the public beta. However, once you have opened a project in DaVinci Resolve 19, you won't be able to open it in an older version of DaVinci Resolve. So please make sure you back up your projects and your project libraries before you upgrade to the public beta. There is a chance that you could have your work or workflow affected if you don't, and you need to then roll back to an earlier version. So you'll want to make sure you have those backups. I made a video about how you can correctly back up all of your projects, and I'll link this up in the top corner and in the description. The good news is it's really easy to back up your project libraries and your projects from within the project manager. One other small thing, some of the features that I'll be showing in this video are going to be studio only, as they use the neural engine inside DaVinci Resolve. So if your interface looks different or certain functions aren't available whilst you're following along, then that will most likely be why. I will try and point these out if I can. Okay, with that said, on to my very first favourite new feature in DaVinci Resolve 19 that I think video editors are going to love. Direct timecode entry in the edit page. Now this one should really have been something that we've had sooner, but we did have it in some form and it was a little clunky to use. You had to click in the timecode window to then enter anything in. Now in version 19, you simply use your numeric keypad and the plus or minus buttons to begin entering timecode in either the timeline or the source viewer. This makes navigating the timeline and moving clips around very easy and efficient, removing the need to reach for the mouse or the tablet or whatever it is you're using to help you navigate. And as you can see here, I simply use the keyboard shortcut Shift-V to select the clip, press the plus button and then enter 10 and the period key to move the clip forward 10 seconds. If I just want to move the playhead, then make sure no clip is selected and enter my desired navigation amount, and voila! Very handy indeed. Also, as a bonus tip, remember that you can switch between the timeline and the source viewer by using the keyboard shortcut Q. So it's very easy to move to the source viewer, mark up a clip, use the numeric timecode entry, create in and out points, add the clip to the timeline, and then adjust the clip's position, all without lifting your hands away from the keyboard. Number 2, automatic audio ducking. I think I audibly cheered when this new feature was announced. I'll have to check the tape. But audio ducking, yes, ducking, is when we drop the level of the audio so that we can more clearly hear any other audio that's happening in the timeline. Previously, this was a relatively laborious and manual task that required lots of keyframing to achieve, or a more advanced knowledge of Fairlight. Now in DaVinci Resolve 19, you can simply select your audio track. Here we have the music track, and then the track settings within the inspector, you'll see Ducker. Simply enable this and then choose which source you'd like it to listen to determine when it should drop the audio and by how much. You can actually apply this on a track-wide level, so anything you drop into that track will also be affected by the Ducker. DaVinci Resolve 19 will now automatically work out when to duck the audio for you and save you hours of manual keyframing.
Rachel Klein, I run Miss Rachel's Pantry in South Philadelphia. We're a vegan restaurant and catering company. Vegan means no animal products.
So if you create videos with any sort of accompanying music track, such as documentaries, short or feature films, content for social media, wedding videos, or even training content, this is going to be a real game changer and save you hours of time. Number 3, music remixer. Now, any video editor will tell you that finding the right music track can be a real challenge and suck hours out of your schedule. Now, that is, of course, unless you're using audio.com. We've got a link down in the description go and click that. It supports the channel and you'll find your music much, much faster by using that service. I've been using them personally and professionally for years and I can't rate them more highly. So the problem with finding the right music track can often be because you can't find the right version of a track, whether that be an instrumental version, or perhaps because the version that you like has lyrics that don't match the sentiment of your video, or perhaps because the mix is a little percussion or guitar heavy. Well, the cool thing is in DaVinci Resolve 19, we now have Music Remixer, which means us video editors now have more control and can actually manipulate the music track that we found to perfectly fit our edit's needs. Now, we have to gloss over the fact that this does have potential connotations with copyright issues and, what we're doing to a particular track and how we're adjusting a track might have some of those issues, but let's gloss over that for now and just look at the pure product and the new feature. And it's very, very easy to use. You simply add your music track and then in the track settings of the inspector, turn on the Music Remixer and start adjusting the settings until you have just the right blend. It's really very easy and simple to remove vocals altogether, or maybe any of the other elements of the music, or just remix the various elements so you have a sound that fits your piece perfectly.
Too far, back out on the road. The unknown I call home. Living like a runaway, runaway. Living like a runaway, runaway. Waiting for a getaway, getaway. Yeah, gotta run, gotta run, gotta run.
I will definitely be doing a separate video about this amazing new tool because I can see myself using this a lot, but make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss that one when it's released. Also, please let me know in the comments below which of these new features that we're talking about you're loving the most. Have I missed one that you perhaps really love and enjoy? Let me know. I'd like to find out what that is. Okay, sorry for the interruption here, but I just wanted to remind you that this is the very last chance to take part in the giveaway that I'll be doing very shortly. I've had to delay it a couple of weeks just because I was waiting on a few prizes that we're going to be releasing on that giveaway, so I'm really excited about that. I'll be announcing the dates via Instagram and here on YouTube. So to enter the giveaway, to be in with a chance of winning all of these cool prizes that we've been putting together, just remember to be subbed to the channel, like this video, and make sure you're following me on my Instagram profiles too. Okay, that's your final reminder done. Remember, you can also find lots of great information and resources in the description as well, and that's a way of also helping support the channel and enabling me to continue bringing you new videos and tutorials. I really appreciate all of your support. Okay, thanks for your attention. Let's get back to my next favorite feature in DaVinci Resolve 19. Number 4, text-based timeline editing. Okay, so moving on to a feature that isn't new, but has been hugely improved in DaVinci Resolve 19. I have personally used the audio transcription tools in DaVinci Resolve lots since they were introduced, and we now have the ability to edit the media directly in the timeline from the audio transcription interface. Simply switch back and forth using the icons located in the top left of the dialog box. Audio transcription can now identify multiple speakers too, and also allows you to remove silent portions of the media as well as delete sections of the footage. You can now also export and import subtitles directly from the transcription, which further extends the usefulness of this feature. I honestly do use this lots when I have any editing with dialogue or narrative, as it enables me to quickly search for key terms and sections of my media and then edit them down into the timeline. Building a rough cut has never been easier with the audio transcription tools in the edit page. Number 5, Film Look Creator. Now, if you're a video editor that is used to using LUTs or other tools such as Film Convert Nitrate or Dehancer to create the final look of your images, and you don't really have the time or inclination to grade or get to grips with all the tools in the color page, then the new Film Look Creator OFX is easy to understand and gives you control over the look and feel of your footage, making it very easy to create a final look that you love all in one simple node. This is perfect for those relatively new to color grading and will help you create looks without needing other expensive software. There are some fantastic presets to get you started, and you just need to really give it a go and see how easy it is to get a very pleasing and finishing look with minimal effort or technical understanding. You can add some really filmic and cinematic touches and control the amount of things like halation, bloom and grain, whilst also controlling the more basic elements such as color settings for your clips. It's a great new addition and one that I'm really looking forward to playing around with more in the coming months. So there you go, those are my top 5 favourite new features of DaVinci Resolve 19 that I think are very exciting, and I'll certainly be using them more in the next few months. I hope you enjoyed my video and my picks, but please tell me in the comments, what are your top 5 new features? The ones that you're going to be using, the ones that are going to have the most impact on your workflows. I also think there are a lot of neat little upgrades and touches that Blackmagic Design have included in this update, and I'll be releasing a video spotlighting some of these very soon as well. So please also, if you've not subscribed to the channel, this is a great time to do it. Don't rush off out that door. Just hit the subscription button and then you'll know that you're here for the next time and you won't miss out on any new videos. All that remains is just for me to say thank you for watching the video, and if you've got this far then you're an absolute star and I really appreciate you. I really hope that you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please remember to hit the like button before you watch another video. Speaking of which, I'm going to put a few suggestions on the screen in just a second, so why not take a look at another video while you're here. Thanks very much for watching, and until next time, bye for now.